Hi, Kara here, and thank you for joining me in my craft room this morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and I decided to show you a lace technique using glossy cardstock and Whisper White cardstock. And I wanted to get a lace technique going along the edges, a border lace, and also having a sentiment in the middle, and doing more so mass production card where it doesn't take us long to do it. Now, the negative to this is I didn't have glossy paper till my order gets in here Monday, so I have taken out of my printer my glossy picture stuff, my cards. So I'm going to see how it works. I don't know. For time's sake, I've gone and embossed the butterflies on the Whisper White. I did the one side of the glossy, and I'm just going to show you how to do the technique in itself on the bottom of the glossy. I'm using Rich Raspberry Raspberry Ripple, and Perfect Plum to do the cards. The base is the same. I matched the card base as well. So you're going to want to take a centering ruler just to get your first butterfly down. And then you can take it away, because now once you have the center down, you're just going to attach the wings if you can. Now, if I would do this over, I would use my Stamp-A-Majig on certain. This is one of the butterflies. This is from the Summer Solstice, because it has a ridge around it and you cannot tell where the actual wing is placed. But if you had a Stamp-A-Majig, you would get these wing tips exactly on. But I'm not going for exact today. I'm going for technique to show you how to do it. And I will use the cards. It's okay. So we're doing it emboss resist. So you're going to want to put your clear embossing powder on all of the edges, and then we are going to set this one. I'm going to heat it up, and you want to be careful on the glossy, as everybody knows, because it's easy to burn. So I want my heat tool to be nice and hot. I will hang on to it here, and let's set. And keeping in mind, it's harder to see on the gloss. I don't like to back up and go over it, but I want to make sure that it's set. Once it's hot, you can see it, that beautiful technique of melting your powder. It's just, if you missed a section, you can go back. I try not to go back. I don't want to burn it. But I do want to melt it. Okay, so I wanted to try both techniques. The sets I'm using is Summer Solstice and the Chalk Talk for my sentiment. So let's get out a dauber for each, and I'll start with the Wisteria Wonder, then the Perfect Plum. I almost want a deeper color. I think I am going to use Elegant Eggplant. I'm going to see which one is darker. Let me just see here. I'm going to see which one on a, I'm just going to try it out here. So this one is the Elegant Eggplant, and this one Perfect Plum. Elegant Eggplant, I think. No, I'm going to stick with the original. I have to match my cardstock, so I think I'll go with the Perfect Plum. Okay. It's a good thing to try these things out. You don't want to be disappointed. There we are. All right. So this is the gloss. So it's a Resist, which is really pretty. Yes, it looks nice on this. Okay, I'm going to show you here. And you can wipe that down. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to go darker on the sides, and where my sentiment is going to go on the inside, I will lighten it up. So it's a wonderful technique for your glossy cardstock. And you know what's really nice? You could get out different colors, rainbow colors. I mean, now I'm just going to lighten up, because on the inside, well, I should lighten up. I caught on to that. I want my, I'm going to deepen this up. I want my center sentiment to really stand out, so I don't, I think that's nice. I'm trying to see which looks better, if I go this way or I go in circles. I don't think it matters. Then you can take a cloth, and got behind me, and when it dries a little bit, you can just take off some of the, bring these beautiful butterflies up like that, and look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then, you know, if you want it really dark, darken it up in there. It's a very nice vintage look. I like it. Okay, so that's that. Then we'll get our sentiment. We'll put on that. A quick card. Now we're going to move on to the Raspberry Ripple. And this is on the Whisper White cardstock. So let's just clear this up. And wow, that's beautiful. And you know, this doesn't take as much work as the glossy. You seem to have to press down a little more on it. Let me just show you that. Quick swoop. Now I am going to start in here and bring it out. I want it to be kind of the same color. I'm going to make this darker. Very nice. Isn't that beautiful? And you could do any images. I mean, floral images would look beautiful. Butterflies always look nice as a, and it looks like lace. It looks like joined, their wings are joined together. And looks like lace. Really pretty. I think I'm going to go faster so that this video is in one take. I'm still working with my camera. It's really funny, my son called me earlier because my grandson, his son, was helping me with it, and he said, "Hey Mom, did you get a video out? Using your new camcorder yet?" I guess Owen went home, my grandson, telling his dad that I had him helping me. I'm so computer illiterate. It's okay. There we go. Beautiful. I'm loving it. And then if you want to add, like, you know, if you want to deepen up inside where the wings are to make it stand out even more, you can. It looks nice like that. Just go in between the wings and add some more color, and we have it down. Beautiful. And you're going to take so you're going, let me just take some water first of all. That's what we're going to take. Just going to clean this up a bit. There we are. And now we have, get a dry piece of this. And a baby wipe is nice too. But this is one of those Costco. You get like 20 of them in a pack. I use them for my Harley so that I don't get any streaks, and I don't get any, you know, it's a soft base cloth, so I don't get scratches. So now I know I can use them on this. So I'll be bringing them upstairs into the craft room. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So let's take our 2 cards. The Wisteria one, or the Perfect Plum cardstock for this one. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. It's just a quick and easy card, quick and easy technique. And I'm going to switch this up because this is not Raspberry Ripple. This is Rich Razzleberry. So I have to switch up my, let me just grab another one so it matches. And I guess I'd have to see if I have one that's already folded. I pre-fold my cards. I don't. Let's try this color. I kind of like that. I pre-fold my cards and I put them in the color family, like the Regals, and already pre-folded. So I just have to get them out at times. Unless it's my, you know, I don't have that color and I just ordered it. I keep them in the packages. So that's nice right there. And actually, that may look nice just using white cardstock. I want to see which one will look better. So I'm going to quickly make a Whisper White base. 5.5. And oh, okay, and see how it looks on white, because I have this feeling it is going to look really sweet on white. I'm going to like it better on the white. I am, because of the color. Oh yes, look at that, what a difference. There we have it. So now, let's get the sentiment on these. And I think they're both just as beautiful, don't you? As a laced border. So if you have that, any butterfly stamp, but the Summer Solstice really looks pretty. Yeah, oh wow. All right, so let's get out Chalk Talk. And I am going to use, I want the card, I'm going to have the card flip open. So let's put them down. They're going to flip open. Let me see how this looks on white. Good night. Now I've got a thing for the white. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta go white. Oh dear. It just stands out. The color stands out more to me. So this is going to be really nice quick card. Look at that. I like that better. And then with the black, oh yes. All right, you can, you know. So, because they're going to flip open, I do want a, I'm so grateful there's you in the world. Have never used this. I've got them all down. I've used this. This may be nice to use and put a butterfly in the center. Like a real cutout butterfly. That would be nice. Let me see. this one, or let's try this one. I haven't used this yet either. Take out the center and then do this card going this way, and we could do this and put a butterfly in the center hole. I'm going to do that for that card. I like that. So let's grab some. Oh my, I think I'll use this one. That one needs to be clean. So let's do this. Get some stays on. And I'm not using my Stamp-A-Majig, so hopefully this goes on straight. Alright, let's remove it, bring it up here, and let us see if I have done it right. And you can clear emboss it if you want it to be nice and shiny. We'll see what the look is when I get it done. Well, it's upside down. I'm sorry. Which means I put this thing upside down to the image. Beautiful. That's the beauty of this card. You just turn it around. Can't get me this morning. There we go. Loving it. Now, there's a little bit more on that side than that side, so that's why we make trimmers. Let's just trim this down. Oh, that's funny. So now it will be a 5-inch card, so that one side matches the other side. Lift up. Even. Can't mess this card up. It's reversible. I love it. I love when that happens. Yes. Especially when I'm, it's not going to affect me. Beautiful. Love it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some pearls, and I'm going to bling this whole thing out, of course. And that's that one down. I'm sorry. It just seemed really funny to me. It's like, that's why you never want to panic. You never want to panic, because a mistake is an instant embellishment, as they say. And so let's get this on our card base. And this, to me, is a nice card. I'm loving it. Yikes, can't put that down. Once that ATG goes down, it's down. Okay, so we're going to have to shorten my card up a tad on this side. I just put it down. I can't help it, I know. I just can't help it. It has to be even. Let's see if I can do this. I have a dull blade, but it looks like it's going to do it. Thank you. Perfect. There you go. There's only one you, and you can mass produce those quick and easy. Okay, where's my garbage? Oh, my little Olivia came in last night and said, Nanny, you go downstairs and rest. I'm going to clean up your workspace for you. She did. I just have to look for a few things. Okay, so this one is this way. This one, I should have folded it so that it went up and down, but we'll open it this way. That's okay. I'm all right with it. So let's get this on a block. I know I brought over blocks. All right. I don't think you can mess this one up either. Try and get it on there straight. And then take your stays on. And I want to get it in between these two butterflies. Pretty good. Oh, I felt that paper shift. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. see. My bracelet was in the way there. I had to move it because it was hitting the block. There we go. Loving that. I really am. That is really pretty. That's a nice set. Okay, so then on this one, let's stamp out butterfly. We'll do this butterfly right here. And I'm going to fix this right after we're done. Otherwise, I'd only be able to do this type of technique card because I was always going to be upside down. I'll never remember that. And I'm going to put it down first of all with black stays on. Then I'll do a white butterfly raised up. So let's do that. That sounds good to me. I could do it this way, but I am going to... I didn't clean it from the other stuff, so hopefully this is going to go on perfectly. Now tell me that's not nice. Now you can add, look at, isn't that beautiful? What a Victorian looking card. I love it. So let's turn it over, and that's with the photo paper. So if you get in a bind and you don't have any glossy paper, this works just fine. I am going to do this. I'm not going to use my fingers. Excuse me. And then I am going to sponge the edges just a bit, like this. I think it will add to the card to bring the white up. I'll do the same on the other card. I think that looks gorgeous. There you go. With the edges sponged. The only one spun is me this morning. There you go. And so I love that shiny. I'm telling you, I love that. See that in the light? Boy. Mass-produced cards, that's beautiful. And let's do the other one. And I'm going to grab some pearls. And we're going to bling bling that up. And I think you will really like it. So do your edges. I want quite a bit of ink on it. So that's why I'm doing it card to ink. It just juices it right up. There you go. Two beautiful cards. And then how you embellish is totally up to you. Let me grab... I want to put this down so you can see that while I'm blinging that up. Because that's just too beauteous to... And the pearls, I think, is the... Let me grab these. I'll see how... Okay. Now on this one, I was thinking of maybe putting some white. I think I will. On the purple one, I'm going to use these candy dots instead of pearls. We'll go candy dots. Get your pick out. That's not my pick. Get your pick. I ordered another pick. I abuse my pokey tools, I'll tell you. So that's on this one. Come on, Carol. One is going to go at the top here. One is going to go at the bottom. Like that. then if you want to do tiny pearls on your, on your butterflies, you can, but I think that adds just enough, actually. And then put those away. And I want you to see this while I'm working on this other card, because it's just so pretty. And then put it away quickly. You think that when you ordered these, I ordered these long ago, that you would use them up right away, but really you don't. It takes you a long time. It's worth the money. And now let's do some pearls. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to do the medium one, and let's do the centers of all of the butterflies, which isn't much. It's only the 3, because I cut it down, which is fine. You know, you'd like to see, you know, that butterfly, whatever, but it's not, you know, symmetrical, so that's okay. I'm all right with it. You have to be all right with your cards, and I am. They're homemade cards. You know, it's like they say, if you want a perfection, you buy a card. A production card. If you want a homemade card, that's what you get. So, I'm going to add a few little diamonds, a few little things on here, but I don't know where. One here, that's for sure. And these Stampin' Up! Pearls, you can't beat buying these, the jewel pack, because you get 4 sizes. You can't find these itty bitty ones. Like, they're just perfect. I would love to get a sheet of itty bitties, a sheet of the next size, you know. That's the ultimate. But I don't think I'm adding anything else to this card, actually. I think that is beauteous. I'm satisfied with it. I love the technique. I think you will too. Give it a try. Mass produce. And as you saw, you can't make a mistake when you're stamping, because you've got the same on one side as the other. And, you know, this here was my downfall. I put this upside down. So when you put these on, make sure you put them on right side up, or else your card, unless you use your Stampin' and then you'll see your problem right away. But as I didn't, there's. Okay, I can safely put that away. All right, so thank you so much for joining me in my craft room. I am happy with both cards. I'll go on to another technique for you. I have lots of time today to technique myself right out. There's the red. You know, simple little pearls. Beautiful resist technique on the butterflies. And here's your glossy card, which looks really, you know, it's got little divots in it where I didn't hit it with the ink, which makes it look very vintage, very old. I think this is beautiful. I'm not going to add a single thing to this. Nothing. I'm not going to put a bird sticking up. It's going to be a flat card. So you enjoy this, and I will get off doing another technique card. Have a blessed day.